We can always draw from their wealth of experience. They say experience is the best teacher, and this speaks volumes regarding mentorship. Nothing can be as easy and satisfying as having someone who has all the answers you might require regarding the next steps in your journey. And the beauty is, these aren't just answers they remembered from study, but solutions gained from their personal experience in the subject matter. Practice, they say, makes perfect, and they have practiced and can be almost called perfect in their area of expertise. So it would do you good to attach yourself to someone successful in your area and learn at their feet. Things to look out for in a mentor. Having said all that, it is also important to note that there are certain things to look out for in choosing a mentor. Some of them include the following. A mentor should have a good track record of success. Someone who you intend looking up to should have already carved a niche for him or herself in the required field. They should have a success record that inspires you and challenges you to come out of your comfort zone and strive for excellence. A mentor should be accountable. This is a fundamental trait you should look out for when choosing your mentor. A mentor who cannot be held responsible for his or her actions is not worth following or emulating. There has to be a justifiable reason for whatever it is they do, and it should be within the required standards. A mentor should have a track record of honesty and professionalism. Anyone who lies might have probably lied about their achievements as well. A person who should mentor you should not have a character flaw in terms of lying or being honest. Honesty, they say, is the best policy. A mentor should not be of questionable character. The person whose achievements you aspire towards should have the right personality to back it up. Anyone who has a history of illegal activities and the likes is not worthy of emulation, regardless of the achievements made. This isn't a case of throwing the baby out with the bathwater, but rather ensuring that your character or personality is not stained or smeared in the process. A mentor should remind you of who you want to become. Your mentor should inspire and motivate you anytime you come in contact with what they represent. If a mentor doesn't ignite a new fire within you, then you're probably looking at the wrong person. You must consider the above criteria before calling an individual a mentor. Anyone who can influence your decision and preference deserves to pass some personality checks. You wouldn't want their bad habits rubbing off on you. Every facet of life has people who have made giant strides in that particular field. While some are accessible, others aren't, and this can be due to the celebrity status they've attained in their fields. Can we make mentors out of such people? Is it okay if I never get feedback from my mentor? A few of these questions are answered below. Can distance be a barrier to having a mentor? It's easier to learn from someone closer or someone you can practically learn from. Still, thanks to the advancements in technology, distance is no longer a barrier to tapping into the wealth of experience mentors have to offer. Social media has made it almost possible to follow people and be aware of their daily routine. So you can use this platform and catch up on your mentors. You could ask questions and be attended to online. Is it okay if I don't get feedback from my mentor? While it might feel discouraging to not get feedback from someone you look up to, you should also understand that they have lives. They also have a million things to do and people who want the same attention you seek. So one of the best things you can do is study their material and the resources they've made available, such as books and videos. Attend seminars they host, and I can assure you that the answer you seek won't be far-fetched. Can I have a personal relationship with my mentor? Mentors are humans too, and have feelings as we do, so we must maintain a strictly professional relationship. Your mentor should be the reason you want to start a journey, and not the reason you should end it due to a failed relationship. Can my mentor be a family member? Yes, of course, but do not abuse the privilege granted by such an individual, because you may tend to take their availability and listening ear for granted. Remember, they have other activities and things to get done. While you might have other burning questions to ask about mentorship, I highly encourage you to Google them and search them online. In conclusion, every successful person had someone they looked up to. So you must have a shoulder you can stand on and see things from the eyes of someone who has walked that path. There is nothing wrong with replicating the success of someone else. Your success will always be unique regardless of the similarity in your path. So ask the right questions from a mentor whose achievements you would like to replicate and navigate deep waters with, not only because you're a good sailor, but because you have a good map. So make your journey easier today and get a mentor. That's it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Comment below what you think and some questions you might have.